my channel. I hope you're all really well and staying safe during this uncertain time. Today I've got something a little bit different to share with you. You may or may not know, if you follow me over on Instagram, that last Friday my MacBook Air just decided it no longer wanted to work, which might explain why I haven't been uploading any videos. It's just been completely impossible to edit anything. So after much debate on whether to get my MacBook fixed or whether to just bite the bullet and get a new one, I opted to get a new one, and it arrived today. Oh yeah, I'm so excited by this. The last MacBook I had was 10 or 12 years old, so this is going to be a complete and utter upgrade for me, and I'm just so excited that it's arrived. So what I thought I would do with you is actually unbox it today and talk through everything and set it up with you. I thought it could be quite fun. So let's get in the box. I went for the MacBook Pro in the colour Space Grey. This is the 2020 edition with the 13-inch screen. Oh yeah, it's just gonna slide off the side. This is so exciting. All the way around. Yeah. Okay, let's get the film off. Get that all out of there. So, here we go. Let's go and take the lid off. Oh, the suspense. It's very, very slowly coming off. So as you can see, the lid is now off, and this is the MacBook inside. I really love the space grey colour. I had the silver one before, so yeah, this is beautiful. I love that colour. So we're just gonna pull this tab, and that's gonna just lift up the MacBook, which has got a casing on it. So we'll just pop that over here for a minute. And then what else is inside the box? So we've got our cable, like our charging cable, and a book explaining how to use it, I would imagine, and then your wall charger as well. Lovely. Okay, and I think that's then it. Yeah, looks like it. So let's put the lid back on there. So we've now got all of the components out and the new MacBook. So what I'm going to do is take off the plastic covering and open it up. Look at that. I have to say, like, going from a MacBook Air to this, actually it's not that much different. I'll actually get my old MacBook and then we can do a comparison, because it would be quite interesting. But yeah, there doesn't really seem much difference in size, so it just is a different colour at the moment. So this MacBook is the 8GB RAM with 250GB of storage, I believe. Oh, it's already loading up, hang on. So the MacBook has loaded itself up and it's come up with the language options. So obviously I'm English, UK.
English is the main language, press the return key.
So we're going to use British English as the main language and go on to the next screen. Okay, so it now wants me to decide where I am in the UK or where I am in the world, and I am obviously in the UK, so we're going to scroll down to that option. This is so exciting. I don't remember doing this with my other computer. It's such a long time ago.
macOS contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver. If you know how to use VoiceOver, press the Command key while you press Touch ID 3 times at the right end of the touch bar. To learn how to use VoiceOver to set up your Mac, press the Escape key.
Oh, I think we'll just do it manually for the time being. Okay, so it wants to connect to my Wi-Fi, so I'm gonna find my Wi-Fi and log us in. So it's asking me if I would like to transfer information to this Mac. I do want to do that, but I'm not going to do it right now, so I'm going to press continue and go back to that later. And now I need to sign in with my Apple ID. So now we're all logged in with my Apple ID. It sent a verification code to my iPhone and my iWatch just to confirm that. And we are now on to the next bit, just agreeing with the terms and conditions. And I will need to create a computer account. So let's pop in a password for that. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, open the documents folder. Hey Siri, show my downloads. Hey Siri, what's the weather like? Hey Siri, what does the rest of my day look like? How cool was that? I absolutely loved that. Okay, so it says improve Siri and dictation. Help improve Siri and dictation by allowing Apple to store audio of your Siri and dictation directions from this Mac. Apple may review a sample of stored audio. I don't really think I want that. Keep the most important things in your Mac safely stored in the cloud. I have a cloud. There we go. I'll have them stored. Okay, so we're going to use my fingerprint to unlock my Mac and to make purchases. Oh, that could be dangerous, goodness me. Ooh. Okay, so let's put my fingerprint on here. A couple of times, so it can read the whole finger. There we go. Oh, one more. Okay, we're ready. I just move you a little bit closer. So you can use things to you can add your credit cards and stuff so that you can pay for things. So I will do that. Just gonna press continue. Okay, so it's given me an option to have true tone display. So your Mac automatically adapts to ambient lighting. I'll have that, sounds good to me. Okay, it's just setting up. Okay, we are on the home screen. So it looks like it's all set up and ready to go. I can already notice such a huge difference between this screen and my old screen. It's so much brighter and lighter on my eyes. Let me see if I can get my camera to pick this up. So this is how the screen is looking, and this is the keypad. Wow. I'm so excited to start playing with this and getting used to it. It's beautiful. I need to set up my own screensaver and get another little couple of settings on it. But even just moving the mouse or the arrow is so much easier. So here at the top, you press and you can access all of your settings for volume and brightness, etc. It's really, really handy. And then obviously in the top corner here, you have got the option to pay for things using your Touch ID, and also you can log on to all of your emails, anything really that requires a password. You can now just use your fingerprint ID, which I think is really, really cool. If you press this one, obviously that will do Siri. But yeah, I've had a little play with it and I absolutely love it. I'm so pleased with this. So this is the MacBook Pro 2020 in 13-inch size, and it's the 256 gigabytes. So I might need to get an additional external hard drive when the time comes. But at the moment, I'm very happy with it, and it seems to be able to hold all of my photos and stuff throughout time. So yeah, it's looking really cool. So you might know, as somebody who is uploading to YouTube, that I'm obviously using my camera. I use the Canon G7X Mark II, which I will link below. I absolutely love this camera, it's amazing. But I am aware that the new MacBook Pro doesn't actually have an SD card reader, and despite the fact that the Canon has actually got Wi-Fi like connection and you can kind of ping things over Wi-Fi, I just quite like having the ease of popping my SD card into the side of my MacBook. So what I did purchase was this little gadget. I got this off Amazon. It was only $22.99, which I think is really affordable. And you basically can plug it into the side of your MacBook. You can see, because it has two of the Thunderbolt ports, and then here it has like USB readers and it has SD card readers. So I've just slotted this into the side of my MacBook, and I should now be able to access like all of my content files, etc., and anything that I want to use over USB, HDMI, kind of things like that. So that was really handy, and again, I will link that below in case you are looking for something like that. But I'm just so excited by this. I really need to go and have a good play with it. So I bought my MacBook from very.co.uk. I found that the Apple website actually had quite a long lead time on getting the MacBook delivered to me. I think it was something around like 2 or 3 weeks, whereas Very were able to deliver this to me within 4 days, which I thought was fantastic. They also had like interest-free credit as well, so I took advantage of that. But yeah, I'm super pleased with my new MacBook Pro, and I'm looking forward to using it. It's a massive upgrade from my Apple MacBook Air, and I'm just really pleased that I made the decision to upgrade rather than repair my old one, and hopefully this will give me a lot of new options when it comes to creating content and with just general day-to-day things that I do on my blog and on my Instagram, etc. I really hope that you enjoyed this unboxing and setup. If you have any comments or any questions, please leave them below and I will do my very best to get back to you. In the meantime, please make sure you all stay safe, and I will see you all again really soon. Take care, bye!